Okay. Damn, we already started on that. I should have worked out a plan. Uh, so what's good, y'all? I don't even know how to start this off. This is an introduction video, but yeah, this is an introduction video. You know what I'm saying? So what's good? This is just a start to my YouTube. Um, Man, I probably should have wrote this down. I probably should have wrote down what to talk about because I feel unorganized. But I just want to like speak on like what I want to do on like what I'm saying. Just like to give y'all like an insight on like why I'm starting. You know what I'm saying, like so y'all get like a good like image of like who I am. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm starting YouTube 2025. You got to start something. I just what I'm saying. Like you might as well like do I like so. I knew what I was gonna say, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Where do I start? Boom. So first off, my name's Eric. My name's Eric Eborn. Channel name, I'm gonna go by Eborn because fucking not my last name. I think it's unique. And I feel like some people like when like people I know call me Eborn. You know what I'm saying? Like, not they don't call me Eborn, but like there'll be like a few people like, yo, Eborn. Like I know they talking about me because that shit different. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a different ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. But yeah, um, yeah, that's the name. Shit. I'm 19. I'm in college. Well, just ended, and I'm on summer. Um, what else is there about me? Uh, I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I would say I'm pretty. I can't say outgoing, but like I'd go out my way to help like people that I care about. You know what I'm saying? Um, and Dude, I keep stuttering. Like, hold up. Everybody's nervous. Like, like when you're recording yourself for the first time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But anyways, I'm super excited to, do this. I feel like for me, this is it's like it's a new step for me because I feel like growing up, I've always said, yo, I want to do YouTube, I want to do streaming, I want to do all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I've always like backed down on it because I always say confidence holds me back. And I know it's not just me. I feel like everybody has some kind of like drawback when it comes to things that they want to do and like things they want to achieve in life. And I feel like confidence should be your first step. And like you gotta build confidence. Well, you build confidence by taking a risk, and if you're not taking a risk, how are you gonna build confidence? But yeah, yeah, this is something new for me. I want to make content, do what I like, entertain, just, like just be a vibe. Like I feel like I've always enjoyed to have people enjoy my energy and make them feel better and be willing to like what I'm saying, like people to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be afraid to be around me and express the way you are because I feel like too many people, you know what I'm saying, is like afraid to express themselves. And I feel like I'm also a part of that. Where can I start? Recently, I won't speak too much on it, but I've dealt with like I'm sure everyone's dealt with family issues. Everyone has their problems. People go through so many different things and people don't know, like what I'm saying, like people don't know what people go through, but they're going through probably the same thing, if not probably even worse than what you're going through. And I think people are too worried about like feeling, damn, my glasses are crooked. I need to get them adjusted. Feeling like they're weird. Let's say that. No, I shouldn't say that now because I feel like anyone can be weird. I feel like I'm weird, but yeah, it's you don't know what I'm trying to say. I'll skip past that. But I feel like what I've recently been going through is like self-doubt. Self-doubt has been probably one of the biggest drawbacks I've been dealing with since graduating high school. You know, going to getting to graduation for me, it was like, you know, I'm graduating, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to go to college, I'm about to do what I do like to do. But, you know, I'm in a relationship and I'm too invested in other things. I feel like I didn't put enough time into preparing going out into the real world and doing what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I wouldn't say it did set me back. It set me back a little bit. But I've learned so many different things out of being in a relationship. And yeah, it's I'm getting sidetracked. Hold on. Yeah, so going out of high school, it was it was weird. I've experienced different things. That's weird. Pause. 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 And don't mind the clothes back there. I have to wash. And I have shoes in there because like I have like so much stuff in there. Clothes, shoes, and all that stuff. Cause like you know how you like keep your stuff in the car and like you let that shit pile up. So it's like basically your wardrobe like in the back of your car. So yeah, my car it got hit and I had to go to the some collision stain. And yeah, so I had to take all this stuff out and put it in a basket. I really didn't know what to do with that at the time, so I just have seen the basket sitting in my room, just there. I haven't touched it. I probably should. I should probably I should get that shit clean probably right after this. What was I talking about? Hold on. Dude, I like lost what I was talking about, and I've over been sitting here. Oh yeah, I could just go back into my videos. I'm a dumbass. Hold on. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, just stop. Oh yeah. Okay, why do I keep forgetting what I want to say? Okay, I'm locked in. Well, I was recording yesterday. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what happened, to be honest with you. Like, I was recording. Homies called me, talking about some bullshit. Talking about, oh, sub on 2K, sub on 2K. Said it like that. Neil, if you watching this shit, you're a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna let that shit out. You're a bitch. What was I talking about yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, actually. Yeah, like, it was the next day. Like, after that shit, literally, so much other shit happened, and then I got sidetracked, and then I forgot to come back to this shit, and now I went to sleep, and then, you know, yada, yada, yada. Boom. So we back. I think I was talking about... Actually, I was going through the videos. I realized something. If y'all say some shit about my nose, like when I talk and like I'm nervous for some reason, like my nose tends to like open up and I do this with my nostrils and it's so fucking annoying. And like some people notice it and they point it out and that shit pisses me off. You know what I'm trying to say? And like I was saying, what was I saying? I could do this as long as I want. So yeah, I was talking about self-doubt. It was probably one of my biggest drawbacks like that I've had to deal with. Like going out of high school, I would say I didn't have a lot like planned for me coming out of high school because it was like at the moment it was like I was trying to like find myself, you know what I'm saying? Like know what I want to do. And doing that during high school, it was cool. But I think I let my ego kind of get the best of me and get distracted with people, the crowd. And I got into a relationship. It was cool. It was pretty cool. Right now, I'm not in it now, and like, you know what I'm saying. But like being in a relationship, I think was what kind of got me sidetracked and just like I kind of lost myself. And I'm not saying like the relationship was bad. Like I mean, there was bad parts to it, but you know what I'm saying. But basically, it was just like being in that relationship. It kind of like made me lose focus on myself. I was too invested, just trying to get attention, trying to fulfill the person's needs. And like I'm not speaking bad on the person. The person's a nice person. Like she's a good person. I believe that. And I think me just expecting her to like always be there for me is kind of like it kind of made me have no confidence in myself, and like couldn't do nothing for myself. All I could do was just for her and be a part of her life but not mine, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what's kind of been holding. I wouldn't say just that. It's also stuff at home that I have to deal with, and then I feel like that's also drawn into the relationship. You know, so you know, I'm trying to say like it was et cetera, just more shit, just pouring onto another, and just like leading back to me. That makes sense. So yeah, but the relationship, it was cool. We went for a year, but but it was just, I think during that relationship, I kind of just like found problems in it, but I didn't allow myself to, you know, like be myself. Like I didn't put myself first. And I think I got comfortable with not putting myself first. So I allowed myself to keep getting hurt, keep getting hurt, keep getting let down, keep getting disappointed. And it sucks. I hope people who are watching don't let your relationships define who you are. You should always put yourself first. And I'm learning. I'm learning from that. And like like I kind of get it. It's like I feel like it's not easy to do unless you've gone through it, so you kind of know exactly what like I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I was like that. Like I didn't know when people say like put yourself first. Like I assumed I was putting myself first, but I wasn't. So I let it carry on. But yeah, go like just that stuff like that. I just didn't allow I didn't allow me to find myself. That's basically just the point where I'm trying to get across. But now after we just broke up, she's on her thing, I'm on my thing, and I think being out there in a relationship has allowed me to kind of like find myself. There's things I kind of knew that I wanted to do, but now I could focus on my craft, what my passion is. And a few of my passions are just writing. I like to like song lyrics. I like to write to myself. I hopefully one day, you know, I can make some music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think people who watching this think I can make music. Like, they're looking like, what the fuck are you doing? But it is what it is. I hope one day, you know, I could do that. What's the other passions that I have? Basketball. I could be any nigga 1v1. Any nigga. We could run it. I don't care. You know, I have to get used to like looking to this camera because like I'm looking at the phone and like, I look at the cameras right there. So it's like I'm kind of like I have to keep eye contact. Maybe I have to get used to that. Like should I like is it weird if I look at the camera like this? Y'all have to let me know. But if I look, yeah, just let me know. Let me know in the comments. That's always funny as fuck to say. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I like to play basketball. Hoop. I get basketball. Um, and I'm starting to just pick up just new things. Like I'm starting to pick up making beats. I've been doing this for like I think like 2 weeks. Yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing. I kind of don't. I'm kind of mediocre. I want to try to get better at it, you know, and like make my own shit. Cause I feel like one of a few dreams that I have is to, oh, I feel like one of my dreams is to like, like have a concert. I've seen so many concerts that I've been wanting to go to, and my favorite one was the one with X when it was at Rolling Loud, and that shit's legendary. The energy that it had, like I think that's something I want to replicate, if not make even better. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always dreamed about it. It always gives me chills just thinking about it. Um, yeah, it's kind of. I would say like I want to say I feel like the more I post and the more y'all see of me, the kind of person you guys see I am. But yeah, let me know how y'all. I don't care how y'all feel right now because this is the first video, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, just like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. Yeah, just let me know what y'all want to see and stuff like that. I'll probably be posting a lot of content like IRL, it's me going out with the homies, me talking, gaming, hooping, and just like going to the gym, like just things like I do during the day and stuff like that. And see, yeah, just let me know. I catch y'all later.